talking to Christians out there, and if you go to the ancient Jewish roots of our faith, disciples, Jesus told his disciples that in Hebrew they're called Talmudim, and he told them to go off in Havarim, and what that is pairs, to go off in pairs, not to do it alone. As a matter of fact, when they would study the scriptures, they would study it as a team in groups or pairs, to bounce ideas and thoughts off of each other, because oftentimes we can be blinded by our own perception of how things should be. And so you can fool yourself quite often, but working in partnership gives you the opportunity to wrestle with ideas, to wrestle with your own ideas. It gives you a sense of accountability for things that, are not wise. And so it offers you the opportunity to grow in ways. It's just like being married. Single people think they're awesome, and then they get exposed as soon as they get married that they're not as awesome as they thought they were, because now someone else has to see all of the areas that you weren't able to see. And I think that's the beauty of partnership, is you can see some of the areas and faults that you may have. And then lastly, I would just say, what you're doing ultimately in terms of partnership or teamwork is you're allowing yourself to take God serious when he tells us to trust one another, when he tells us to depend on one another, and also when he tells us that we in and of ourselves don't have all that it takes. You begin to appreciate the gifts that other people have. And I love staffing my weaknesses. If you know you're weak in some areas, you can staff them. And that's been a phenomenal journey for myself and the partnerships that I've experienced.